Good afternoon. All the way from the Goose Park. Just chilling with the homies over there. They took off. You know what's weird too? Someone told me I've never seen you with your hair down. So that's how it looks with my hair down. It's very long. I've been growing it for 15 years. But yeah, anyway, this video is not about my hair. This is about the modern social media age and the addiction to attention, right? If people were able to just put a sign up, right, it would say, please pay attention to me, please see me, please pay attention to me. That's what it would say. If instead of, like, you know how people maybe post themselves doing some stupid shit or doing a weird challenge, or some girl posting herself half naked, or, you know, a dude posting him like a Shane or Andrew Tate type of motherfucker, you know, like all that. If they're able to just not do the things they were doing and just hold up a sign, basically explaining how they really feel and the reason why they're doing it, it would say, please pay attention to me, please someone see me, please, I need attention, please. That's what it'd be like. And this kind of thing like always existed in the world, but the social media age like exacerbated it like 1,000-fold, right? It drove it through the roof, where you'd have people now, including myself. I've fallen victim to this shit too. I'm never like saying like, oh, you guys are bad, and I've fallen victim to this shit. Same shit, dude. Like, same thing. It's just like this social media brought out this like weird narcissism in all of us, where we're just like, we want everybody to see us and pay attention to us. We post anything, dude, just to get like some kind of clicks or likes or some kind of attention, right? And like I said, I think it's always existed, but like the social media age just put it all out on display, man. How much that we're like just craving this like attention. And they did studies on like social media, and like the likes you get, it gives you like a dopamine rush, and it gets to the point where we're addicted to the validation. It's not just women either, you know. They always say you'll have these videos talk about how women this is guys too, bro. What the fuck? This shit isn't just include like just to women, bro. This is like all of us, man. We just have this need, this weird freaking need to just have attention. There's a healthy like medium, you know, where you're just like, yeah, you know, we all want attention, man. Like, of course, dude, we're human beings. We're all gonna want like attention, you know, feel heard, and, you know, be seen, and get like a little bit of validation for the things that we're doing. But obviously it's out of control in the modern, like I said, in the modern age and the social media age. Like I said, you'll see women post themselves half naked, just doing some bullshit, you know, just to get likes, not knowing that eventually, you know, like they'll get to a point where they're just like, what the hell am I doing? And I'm like ruining my whole I'm ruining my whole self-image and my reputation just for like some quick likes, you know. And same with the guys, you know, it's the same thing. Just craving that we just have to have someone pay attention to us. Look at me, look what I'm doing, look at how good I'm doing, look how rich I am. You know, it's the same thing with these like hip-hop culture and these rappers, you know. If you notice hip-hop now, it's like they get more attention off of the bullshit antics they do than the actual music, because the music they make is trash. You know, most of the modern hip-hop music is straight up garbage, you know. Then they don't, you know, like, they get more attention, like I'm saying, off of like their stupid antics. I'll give you an example, man. I was just like, I was on YouTube, and like, I don't know why he's coming up in my suggestions, because I don't even follow shit like that, dude. But it came up in my suggestions. This is like a little white boy from Utah, and he's like a blood, and, you know, he's just acting super gangster, and they're like, and he got pressed and this and that. And I'm just like, man, it just made me think, like, I hate saying, what a sad freaking time we live in, man. Like, what a sad time we live in, dude. You just like, man, where's that dude's daddy at? Like, why does that kid feel like he needs to do all that just for attention? Of course, his music is garbage. Like, his music is complete trash. He got more attention for, like, trying to be, like, a fake gang member, you know? I'm just like, bro, it's so sad. And it's sad. What drives it is we pay attention to that shit, man. That's the kind of shit we pay attention to. It's like, man, I just hope we're at a time in society where we just stop feeding into that, because we feed into it. If we stop feeding into it, then like it just wouldn't exist anymore. There'd be a market for it, you know. Even like attention, right? Our validation, all that. There's a free market for that. It's like capitalism, right? if there's a demand, then there'll be a supply to fill that demand. And I guess there's still a demand for nonsense like that, you know. And we'll get to a point in time, hopefully, in the collective consciousness where we stop entertaining shit like that and we don't have to see it anymore, right? Because it only exists because that's what, like, we want to look at, you know. It's like brain rot content, brain rot nonsense, you know, just for attention. And I'm gonna go off into another little subject on this too. It's like the short form content, right? And how this is like kind of a two-part like little video, I guess. Like, that's where I'm going with it. But it's like this how I say it. It's the short form content like rots the mind. This is how I figured that out, right? So I don't know if you guys remember back in the day Vines, right? The Vine videos. This is like around when I graduated high school, 2009. So it was around that era. But Vines, it was like kind of the, as far as I know, the first like short form content where you would just scroll through these little 10-15 second clips over and over, and it would be the same thing, just people doing stupid shit, you know, people doing stupid, ridiculous things. And it's just like, man, we showed that we paid attention to that, you know. And then it grew into more things. Now it's like TikTok, you know. Like, I don't have a TikTok either, or I think I made one, but I just was like, what the hell am I doing? I've never went on it. But it's the same thing. It's just like addiction to short form content. We just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and your mind goes into like this, like it goes into this like just passive, like, if you ever put it like this, like, you could experiment with it. Like, if you're not into that kind of stuff, go on TikTok, or go on like little reels, or like 10-15 second reels on Instagram, and scroll through that for an hour, and then see how you feel. You feel like brain dead. You're just like kind of like numb, not even there, because you've been scrolling through this like ridiculous content for like an hour. And people do that for hours a day, bro. Like I see that a lot now too. Like let's say if I'm out in public, like I'll be out in public, like maybe doing my laundry or something, and I'll see someone like on their phone, this video after video after video after video. I see it with my coworkers too, and they're grown men, you know, grown ass adults. I see them on there, just little video, and they're all in a group, all on their own phones, all looking at different things. Sometimes the most interaction they get is they show them, hey, look at this stupid nonsense or whatever, bro. And they show it to that's like about the most interaction you'll see they have with each other. And I'm not judging people, it's just discernment, man. I don't know if you see it, but it's like kind of been destroying our society. And there's nothing much you could do about it until, you know, people just get tired of it. And when there's no longer a market, when there's no longer a demand for just silly nonsense like that, then you'll start seeing it fade away. But I guess there still is. But yeah, back to the attention thing, and like how, you know, like we're just seeking this constant validation and attention that got exacerbated by social media. Just like now you could post a picture and you get like likes, and then it gives you like a dopamine rush, and then it becomes an actual like drug addiction, which now like I think they have rehabs for that shit. If I'm pretty sure they do by now have like rehabs for like just a social media addiction, because the people who created that too, they knew that. That's why like they make so much money, man, because they know people will scroll through that crap all day. That's why the social media companies make so much money, and they know that. They know what it's doing to people. They know it's ruining society, and they know it's ruining people's minds with all this short form content, you know. So I mean, that's all I want to say for this video. Don't get caught into the matrix. Don't get caught in all that, man. Go for a walk or something. Put these phones down for a little bit, or at the very least, if you're on social media, look at something more. Look at more long form content. Watch a video that's like 15 minutes long to the end. How about that? At least, you know, so you don't diminish your whole attention span. Ooh, that's another point too. Like how they did a study about that too. How social media is like diminishing our attention spans and our ability to pay attention, and also our decision making. You know, because that part of our brain, you know, that part of our brain's being shrunken because we're looking at all this short form content all day, and our attention spans are just fading. And now we're like, it's very dangerous, because we live in a time and age now where you need to pay attention a lot more than ever, because there's a lot of things going on, And there's a lot of hidden deception going on, and we're not paying attention to it because we're so caught up into like getting likes and the dopamine rush we get from social media. You know, so much so that I'm actually taking a break from social media. I took a break from Instagram. Took a long break from Facebook. You know, like I don't ever really go on there. I just kind of see myself like on, you know, YouTube a lot because I'll watch a lot of videos. Like, and that's even not good. You know, I gotta take a break off of this. But anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Hopefully you enjoy your Sunday, and peace.